What's up, everybody? Celtic Character here, back with another video to get those 10s and 20 views. Last week, the Carolina Panthers whooped the crap out of the Atlanta Falcons, 30-0 for the first win of the season. Even though we won and dominating fashion, I'm still not super confident in Carolina. So, let's just get down to business. I went last week 8-8, and yes, I added weeks so you can see how I do each week now. 8-8. Surprisingly, I thought I was going to do a lot worse, bringing my season total to 30-18. So I still have a winning record. I'm still doing pretty good. I'm pretty good. But that's enough of that. Let's get down to this week's predictions. Starting off with tonight's game, which I will be streaming, which is not the cheapest game. Wow, there's a cheap game. This, and it is the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Let's see. Last week, I know Seattle won, and they looked decent. Who they play? Seattle beat New Orleans 44-3, and Arizona lost by 1 to San Francisco. I'm going Seattle. I like Andy Dalton. I think that offense is finally starting to click. Who knows? It could be good. Next up is a game in Dublin, Ireland. You got the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Vikings, I want to say they dominated last week. I only track wins and losses. I actively go back and see what happened. Where the hell are they? Minnesota. Oh yeah, 48-10 against Cincinnati. Yeah, that's good. I know Pittsburgh also won. They beat New Orleans. I'm going Pittsburgh. I think neither team is going to have a defense at all in this game. So I think it's whoever gets the 51st might win. Next up is the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going Washington. Simple fact of I was not super impressed with Carolina's offense and defense last week. Happy we won. I'm not bitching or moaning. I think Washington's offense will probably move the ball a little more consistently, and defensively, I think Washington's about the same as us. So if we can whoop up on them, so can the Falcons. And a simple golden rule: if you get shut out, I will refuse to pick you next week. Next up is the New Orleans Saints taking on the Buffalo Bills. Also, the Vikings Steelers game was the most expensive, but it cheats because you have to go to Ireland. Buffalo Bills, New Orleans Saints taking on the New Orleans Saints taking on the Buffalo Bills. Okay, I'll make sure I got the right game right. Buffalo. New Orleans is not looking god awful, but no, like Buffalo. New Orleans is one of those teams that's just like I can see what you're trying to do. You're not doing it, but I can see what you're trying to do. And Buffalo is, trying to contend as one of the best teams in the NFL. Next up is the Cleveland Browns taking on the Detroit Lions. Cleveland did get their first win last week. Lions have been looking a lot better. I'm going Lions. Cleveland's not going winless this year, but I was shocked to beat Green Bay. We skipped Carolina game. We say that for last. Next up is the San Diego Chargers taking on the New York Giants. New York is going to put Jackson Dart in. Great. I think their offense will improve with that, especially the way how Scatterboo is running. I'm still going Chargers because I think Chargers could be one of the legit teams in the playoffs. Let's see. Next up, and probably like the game of the day. Game of the 1 o'clock window at least. The Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bucks squeaked by last week. The Jets blocked the field goal, and then it didn't matter because the Bucks went down and kicked the game winner. And the Eagles kind of got lucky again. They blocked the kick, they returned it for a touchdown to win the game. So I'm going to go Eagles. The level of competition that they have been playing versus Tampa Bay has been slightly better. Like, Atlanta, Houston, and the Jets are not the same as, the Cowgirls. Granted, they're not playing. Cowboys, Chiefs, Rams. Like, yeah, they're not the same. I'm going Eagles, and it pains me to say that. Next up is the New Jersey. No, 1 week. Next up is the Tennessee Titans taking on the Houston Texans. Neither team has an offensive line. I'm going Houston just because they should be the better team, but this could be the game that Cam Ward finally takes a step in the right direction. Next up, the shocking, undefeated Indianapolis Colts taking on the Los Angeles Rams. I'm going Colts. That offense has been clicking, and if you can play with a lead, it makes it life easier for your defense. So the Rams are favorite, but I think Indiana Daniel Jones, so it's going to be clicking. Next up is the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going Niners. Like, yeah, I know they have a lot of injuries, but it is what it is. I think they're just a better run organization. Next up, the game of the afternoon window. The Baltimore Ravens taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to go on a limb. I'm just calling it now. Is Patrick Mahomes already washed? He has not looked good. He has not played good. It doesn't look great. Yeah, I'm going Baltimore. Patrick Mahomes has not looked Patrick Mahomes like in the past 2 seasons, and Baltimore is playing better, but I think they just ran into more consistent teams. Next up is the Chicago Bears taking on the Oakland Raiders. I picked the Raiders. Yes, the Bears looked really good against the Cowboys. But is that the Bears or at the Cowboys? Because it's like the Giants almost beat the Bears. The Eagles beat up on them. So who knows? So and the game of the night, I will be streaming, the Green Bay Packers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The Micah Parsons returns. I am going Green Bay. Don't think the Cowboys have enough to attack Green Bay. And for some dumb reason, we got double Monday night game of the New Jersey Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. I'm calling a conspiracy now. The Miami Dolphins will trade for Shedeur Sanders. It's a feeling. It's a feeling I have that Miami will be desperate for a big name star that they will make the trade for Deion's kid and overpay for it too. And overpay. That's my prediction there. I'm going Jets. I'm going Jets in this one. Like I said, it's dumb because it's a double Monday night game. At least the first game is 2 East Coast teams. It's not 2 West Coast teams. At 8:15, you got the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Denver Broncos. I'm going Broncos. Cincinnati looked god-awful last week. So there's that. And finally, to my favorite team, the Carolina Panthers taking on the New England Patriots. Somewhere in an alternative world, Carolina did not trade DJ Moore and those first round picks to Chicago. and we stayed at 9 and drafted, some stud linebacker that year. And then the following year, we drafted Jackson Dart. Not Jackson Dart, Drake Mace. That didn't happen. I watched the video. I'm not super impressed with the way Bryce Young throws the ball. I'm not saying that. It's one of those things where he needs to have more weeks like that to get rid of my discomfort. It's like he looks good some weeks and he looks god awful some weeks. It's like, is he actually good or is he just playing good against certain teams? New England, I think they are building something slowly with what they have there. So I am going Carolina. I think our defense, if we finally switch back to a 4-3 system, will cause pressure against a bad New England team. Their O line's not better than Atlanta's. I think defensively, I think New England is probably on the same playing field as Atlanta. So we should be able to move the ball and score, and we should be able to stop them. I think this is... And I really want Bryce Young to have some 220 yards, 2-touchdown game. I want that. I want to be proven wrong about Bryce Young, and I want him to succeed. I'm just not comfortable saying that he's the guy long term. But that's it. That's all I have. Tell me in the comment section. Do you agree with me about the Carolina thing? Do you agree with my predictions? That's it. That's really all I have. I will have another video coming out about 1 o'clock. And it's an idea I've been formulating. So I'll check that one out too. That's it. That's all I have. I'll see you weird people later.